It is a critical week on Capitol Hill, one that could make or break President Biden's legislative agenda. Democrats will vote on two bills that cost trillions of dollars, the social spending package and the infrastructure bill. President Biden said he's optimistic about this week. And this all comes as the threat of a government shutdown looms. CBS News' Skyler Henry reports from Capitol Hill.
The House begins debate today on a nearly $1 trillion infrastructure package.
You know, I'm never bringing a bill to the floor that doesn't have the votes.
However, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi has pushed back the vote on the bill from this afternoon until Thursday as she attempts to shore up support for the plan. Congresswoman Pramila Jayapal, the head of the Congressional Progressive Caucus, says she has at least 60 votes to block the infrastructure bill. Progressive Democrats are demanding the House and Senate first pass a $3.5 trillion spending bill that includes new funding for the child tax credit, universal pre-K, home health care, and much more.
If somebody wants less than $3.5 trillion, tell us what you want to cut. Do you want to cut the child care? Do you want to cut paid leave? What is it you want to cut? And then let's figure it out from there.
Last night, two moderate House Democrats announced they would support the spending bill to get infrastructure passed. With Democrats holding a slim majority in the House and an even 50-50 split in the Senate, President Biden needs even more Democratic support if he hopes to pass either bill.
I'm optimistic about this week. It's going to take the better part of the week, I think.
Republicans are unanimous in their opposition to more spending.
They are in the midst of an absolutely unprecedented, very damaging spending spree on a scale that we have never seen.
Some Democrats agree they'll likely have to cut the price tag down from $3.5 trillion in order to get it passed. Skyler Henry, CBS News, the White House.
For more on this, I want to bring in CBS News congressional correspondent Kris Van Cleave. Hi, Kris. So as we just heard, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi has delayed the vote on the bipartisan infrastructure bill that was set for today until Thursday. Does she think she'll have enough votes then that she couldn't get today?
You know, it's hard to get inside the mind of Speaker Pelosi. She is well known for not bringing bills to the floor that she doesn't have the votes for, which is part of the reason why we're not seeing votes today. This is clearly an effort to buy some time while the Speaker and the Senate Democrats try to work out a framework that gets to some agreement on reconciliation so that on the 30th you can vote for infrastructure. Of course, that doesn't address some of the many other issues that Congress has got to solve here in a pretty tight window. But it certainly looks like an effort to buy some time to see if you can thread the needle and get an agreement, at least in principle, on what the reconciliation package will look like now, and use that to satisfy progressives so that you can pass the infrastructure bill.
And so, Kris, what is on the line if Congress is not able to pass these infrastructure and reconciliation bills?
Well, I mean, there's a lot on the line, and that's not even factoring in funding the government and the debt ceiling, which arguably are the two most pressing things facing Congress right now. The government runs out of money at midnight Thursday night into Friday morning. Also, the surface transportation funding for the country runs out then as well, which is why they're hoping to pass the infrastructure bill on Thursday so that those funds remain continuously running. The debt ceiling has to be addressed by sometime next month, and while the Senate is going to vote on a measure to keep the government open and raise the debt ceiling today, it will fail because Republicans won't support it, so it won't get the 60 votes it needs to move forward. The impact of not passing infrastructure, one, existing surface transportation funds, the funds for maintaining highways and roads and airports, other things that receive federal money from surface transportation, that money will stop. That spigot turns off. Bigger picture, failing to pass these things is a huge setback to President Biden's domestic agenda and would send a message not only here in the U.S., but potentially around the world that the president's pledge of America is back and that American democracy and our system works. That would throw that into question here. It certainly would be a major setback also for House and Senate Democrats who are up for re-election in 2022. You know, progressives in particular are fixated on this because so many of the other things that they're passionate about don't appear to have a path forward at the moment. Gun control, voting reform, these things just don't have the support in the Senate to advance. So this is where progressives hope to score a win, and it's part of why they are fighting so hard and perhaps willing to derail the infrastructure plan.
And as you laid out, Kris, the federal government is also facing the possibility of a partial government shutdown. What is the latest on that specifically?
Well, the Senate will vote tonight on a bill that would fund the government through early December, as well as raise the debt ceiling, as we were just talking about. That will fail. And then there is not a clear plan B, other than we can tell you that 12:01 a.m. Friday, the government will be out of money. The people that were furloughed last time will be furloughed again, and that can include TSA officers. If you think back to the last government shutdown, it wasn't until air traffic controllers started missing work and the national air grid, particularly around the New York area, started to back up because of staffing shortages after people hadn't been paid for weeks, that government shutdown was ended. This is hugely disruptive for people, particularly in the Washington, D.C. area, where you've got such a high concentration, not only of government workers, but government contractors. The government workers will get back pay, the contractors may not. So there is no clear plan B right now. And that's one of the big questions we have for lawmakers today as they're making their way back to Washington and back into the Capitol is, what's plan B? No one expects the Senate to resolve the government funding issue tonight because it won't have the 60 votes to do so. So what is plan B? And we just don't know.
Well, let's hope it doesn't get to that. Kris Van Cleave on Capitol Hill, thank you so much.
Sure thing.